harmony, if you want to have different frequencies in your work, you expand. You know, you can only go as far as your musical vocabulary.
Hey, they found a body, not sure it was his, still they're using his name and she gave him shelter. And somewhere in the shoes, somewhere in the shoes, some things only she knows. Past the mission, behind the prison door. Past the mission, I once knew a hot girl. Past the mission, the closing of Rio. Past the mission, I smell the roses. Past the mission, behind the prison door. Past the mission, oh, I once knew a hot girl. Past the mission, the closing of Rio. Past the mission, I smell the roses. Past the mission, I smell the roses. Past the mission, I smell the roses.
As far as the videos go, I'm opening myself up to new directors. I haven't even made that choice yet. It's just happening, like in the next couple days. But I really like being collaborative. I like that. I like to see what they come up with first, because I really come from the sonic end of things. And so when somebody that's as strong visually comes to me and says, well, you know, this is what it brought up in me when I heard this rhythm, and I go, it did? And if it feels right, then we go with it.
But there must be trust between the two parties.
Oh, there has to be trust. I mean, like I said, you know, you've got to have something in common. You've got to have that, I don't know, you put pepper on your popcorn. There's just that little thing where you know you're communicating.
China, all the way to New York. I can feel the distance getting close. You're right next to me, but I need an airplane. I can feel the distance as you breathe. And sometimes I think you want me to all the way to New York. Maybe you got lost in Mexico. You were right next to me. I think that you can hear me. Funny how the distance learns to grow. Sometimes I think you want me to touch you. How can I when you build the great wall around you? I can feel the distance. I can feel distance. I can feel distance getting close.
The songs already exist. These girls already exist in their own form. They just visit me and I translate them. And the way that I translate them is by having an experience that makes me understand, makes me see the pictures more clear. Funny, sometimes a song will come and I'll be sculpting it and developing it and I won't understand what it is till 3 months later I find myself, you know, with somebody's neck against the wall and I'm going, oh, that's what that's about. And then I start to think and I start to feel it. And the song takes on a whole nother dimension. I wouldn't call it possession, although I do believe in possession. I do believe that that happens. This is more like going into a place in myself that maybe I haven't wanted to recognize, like in the song Professional Widow, where she lures men to their death so that she can have their power. Well, this isn't about judging her. This isn't about good or bad for a minute, although that might be hard to assimilate. But what it is this is distorted female energy that has turned over her power her whole life. And what a response to that is, some hide in a corner, some become dominatrix, and some do it, you know, in a Jackie Kennedy suit, very stylish and very cunning. I mean, there are many ways to express it.
Tears on the sleeve of a man. Don't wanna be a boy today. I heard the eternal footman bought himself a bike to race. And Greggy writes letters and burns his CDs. They say you were something in those formative years. Well, hold on to nothing as fast as you can. Well, still pretty good, yeah. Pretty good. Maybe a bright Sunday beach is gonna bring you back. sometimes he's aware that they're drawing him in. Lucy was pretty, your best friend agreed. Well, still pretty good, yeah. Pretty good.
Well, Pele is the volcano goddess from Hawaii. And boys have been, my relationships with them have been the gift that have made me look at the fact that I wasn't honoring my own fire. I was stealing fire. They stole things back, but I stole fire. And sometimes it wasn't pretty. Sometimes it was hilarious. Sometimes it was very sad. And there was a lot of love and misuse of love. It's very intimate, these songs. Whether it's archetypal men like Lucifer, Muhammad, and Jesus, or whether it's men that I've known, boys that I've known my whole life. But in the end, I was left by myself, having to claim that.
So boundaries, we spoke about boundaries before, are important.
I think boundaries...
Especially in relationships.
Well, I think boundaries are important so that you can have no boundaries.
Yeah.
Once I can begin to learn to draw them, then I won't need them anymore, because I'll trust myself enough that I'll know where to go and where not to go.